Morning, y'all. Joe at Way Out Here Farm. It's cloudy this morning. It's 40 something degrees. Supposed to get up to like 71 or something like that today, warm up, but that wind's blowing. It's pretty chilly right now. We're gonna get these calves fed, the big cows fed, and put some hay out and get all of our chores done and see what we got going. We got a lot of stuff we need to do actually, but that's part of doing chores. That's part of farming. You got animals, that kind of stuff. Gotta get them taken care of, whether it's raining or whether it's snowing, whether it's sleeting, whether it's storming. You got to take care of your animals. So y'all hang around and we're gonna see what all we can get into. Hopefully it will get up to in the 70s, because right now it's that wind's chilly, especially on the back of my bald head. But hang around, we'll see what we can get into. All right, we got the calves fed. We got the big cows fed. We just got to put some hay out. I don't know if we need any for the big ones or not. I hadn't looked out there, but they are getting low in here, so we'll get that put out for them and go out there and check out in the field for the big cows. I can't see it from here, but I'll check it anyway. We're topping off all the water, and won't be long. I'm gonna try to get both my boys, or one of them down here, to help me get all this corral set up. We got to give these one more round of vaccines, and those over there, they're round and worm them all, and two of these, the two steer, we're gonna load up and take to sale barn. All right, we're gonna go get that hay out, and then we got a couple other things we got to do. Hopefully this is the last bale we got to put out for the calves. Hopefully my next video, I'm gonna be down here. My drag that I drag my field with is about this, which it was homemade. I wore it out, and I've been looking at some videos and stuff on YouTube about making field drag out of old tires, and I think I've probably got enough to do that with. But I need to get down here because get this done before the grass really starts coming up. I got to spread some of this. This is where I had those bales at, and actually some of it, it's got some stuff coming up right there in the middle. Looks maybe some clover in there. I don't know if that's clover or not. It's hard to tell when it's a little bitty, but it kind of looks like clover. But there's some other stuff coming up in there. But I need to get those I done some of that last weekend, kind of spread some of those piles out where I had those bales. So I need to do this one right here. What I do, I usually just push them all up out of the way, let that grass kind of break down, and then I can, or that hay break down, I can spread it all over the field and push it around. But I really do need to get the field drug out and get that cow poop all ground up, spread out. See, like here's a big pile right here where I had a bale. There's a lot of poop in there. I need to push all that up out of the way so that right there grass will come up and that. I got another pile right over here. That's good fertilizer. It's got seeds in it too, so if you get that stuff spread out, it'll help you field. This is the last bale I put out last, and I don't know. I mean, they're still digging in it. I really hate to put another one out and let this go to waste right here. I may wait a little while. But my next one I'm gonna put down here. I still got a lot of clearing I need to get done out here in this field. I thought I was going to get all that done this winter, but winter's done gone. And there's a lot of these old gum trees and sassafras trees and pine trees right here. And these are all kind of a wild plum, whatever you call those plums that you can't eat them. The deer eat them and birds and stuff, but they're not real good for, or they don't taste very good. But this right here is just like a big island out here around the field, and I have cleaned some of it up, but I need to get in here because that grass never grows in here. And I mean, it's just almost bare dirt. But if I can get these trees cut up and piled up and burnt, some of it I'll use for campfire wood, but I really need to get that done. But that's just another one of them chores I gotta do. I'll be working on it one of these days. Cause this stuff's gonna start greening up here. Like, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I think the high is in the 50s, but then after Sunday, tomorrow's Saturday, after Sunday, it's going to be back up in the 70s, and that's probably going to kick a lot of this clover and that cool weather stuff coming up. This corner over here, I need to get in here and cut some of that stuff down too. There's some oak trees I'm going to leave in here, but a lot of it's just old gum and stuff like that, no pine trees. I need to get rid of, and I got a pile of brush. This is a couple years old where I cut some trees down. It's already got some, I don't know if that's blackberries or what, but thorns growing up in it. And there's some right here I'm gonna clean up. There's a couple of oak trees in here I'll probably trim up and leave. But man, there's some gums and pines right here, and look, you can look and tell there's just nothing grows under these pine trees. And they're getting big. They're not really worth trying to log out or nothing. These are just, I call them field pines. I don't know what they really are, but there's nothing grows under those things. I mean, nothing. What I really need to do is come out here and burn, set all this pine straw on fire, burn that stuff up. Boy, it'd be nice if I could get those cut down pretty quick and pile them up and burn them, push this stuff up on top of it. But anyway, that's just some more of those chores we gotta do. We'll get to it one of these days. Don't know when, but one of these days. Maybe before it gets too hot anyway. Alright, we're gonna head back over here and check the water. Got the water going, filling up those tubs. I gotta gather up some of those tubs. I got them everywhere. Those things are good to plant tomatoes in, and I've even planted potatoes in them. My son and his wife wanting to plant some stuff, and they just bought a new house over in Maumelle, and they want to get some of those tubs and make them they're going to build them a raised bed, and they want some tubs to plant some tomatoes and stuff in. So I'm going to gather some of that up and see what we can get for them. What are you doing, Mama? You looking on some of that mineral? Alright, we're gonna go check the water. We'll check back in later on. This right here has got to be my favorite place on the farm. This thing don't run all the time, but during the spring and winter and when we have a lot of rain, but kind of cool. Pretty neat. Come down here and just look at the falls and listen to the water. Pretty cool. Big old deep hole right there. And that goes all the way through there. Pretty. The creek's not that deep, but just where it's forced out over the years. But it all through that runs in to this bottom way up there. In fact, there's a spring up there in a pond, and that pond runs over this, like two of these little creeks that meet together out in those hardwoods, and they run down through there and end up right here. Cool stuff. You know, every time we come down in this bottom, Tebow and the river's always there. I don't know, there was a deer hit by a vehicle or somebody shot it, or I don't really know. But they always brought up a leg or something down here, and I knew it was a buck because it was just the size of the legs and everything. And I was on this trail. This trail goes out to the highway out there. It's not very far to the highway. In fact, you can probably hear the vehicles going down through there. But I was up here and I looked at these bones right here laying there. And this is this year. And I looked right over here. And right there, he is. It's not that big of a buck, like a little 8 point, but that's stuff you just don't like seeing. Yeah. He was a young deer. You really hate that. And he probably got run over by a truck or a car out on the highway. I'll take that back to the farm with me. But you know, I didn't ever come up here and really look. Right there, this must have been where he laid right here or whatever. I mean, this, I don't know how old it is, but it's this fall. Well, that's a shame, but at least I know now what it was. See what Tebow thinks about that. You gonna carry that for me? Good boy. You're gonna take that back to the farm. You gonna bring it? You gonna carry it? Get it. Come on. We're gonna take that back to the farm. No, we're going this way, bud. Hey, Tebow, down this way. Bring it with you. Good boy. We got a long ways to carry it. And I'm afraid that's what I thought. You been dadgum running so much you wore out. You gonna bring it? Come on. You gonna bring it or am I gonna have to carry it? You want me to carry it? Alright, I guess I'll carry it. I guess I'll carry it. Well, if you're gonna carry it, dude, you gotta put it, come on, this way. We're going back to the farm. You gotta put it in your mouth. Yeah, that's too hard for you to carry, ain't it? I'll carry it. We'll get it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna head on back up to the tractor way up there on the hill. I just thought I'd walk down here, look at the waterfall. And he had found like a front leg up there. And like I said, every time we came down here this fall, him and the river, they was all the time grabbing the leg or something. And I could tell by looking at it, it wasn't a deer that somebody had harvested and skinned out or cut up or anything. But I'm glad we found out what it was. Okay, we're gonna head on back up to the tractor. This right here is one of the leg bones that, this is about a quarter of a mile from where that I found that head at. And this is on our trail going back to the tractor, but Tebow's gonna take it with him. He's gonna try anyway. But anyway, that I'm almost sure is from that other, from this deer. I don't know what I mean, the other deer. But anyway, that thing was, that leg bone was right over there on the edge of our pine plantation over there. We actually walked down here earlier and Tebow got it and brought it out here. But I'm almost sure that's a leg bone off of that buck. Alright, we're heading back. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get these tubs off of the tractor, get them on the back of the truck so we can take them to our son and daughter-in-law so they can plant some stuff in them. And that way they'll have a little garden deal. Those work really good. You drill some holes in the bottom, fill them up with some topsoil and cow manure and whatever else you want to put in there, but they really work good. And we found that dead head. That was pretty cool. I knew it was over there somewhere, but I just didn't have time to walk all over the place. But this morning, me and Tebow was walking around, just go down the waterfall, and done some looking. And there it was. Y'all get y'all belly full? Huh? Y'all ain't even been in the new hay bale, have you? Y'all like that feed. Y'all'd rather have that than any old dry hay, huh? But anyway, hey, we appreciate y'all watching, and y'all keep watching and like, subscribe to our channel. And we don't make a lot of videos, but when we can, we do. We got a lot going on right now, but we're trying to make enough so y'all can kind of keep up what's going on around the farm. And this weather's warming up. We're gonna have to get our bush hog all greased up and ready to roll and sharpen the blades and that kind of stuff. Always something gotta get ready for. But maybe next time I'll be taking my steers to the sale barn. Hopefully I can get that done, or well, I got to work them one more time, and hopefully I can get that done pretty quick so I can take them to sale barn. But hey, y'all hang around and share our channel, and y'all stay rough around the edges. God bless.